Third.
And
Kill!
You know what it is, man. You're locked in the third and chill where they keep it real. And if you don't know, you're going to learn today. Third and chill, baby, and I'm out. Let's go.
Third and T. That's who we are this weekend. Third and T. We sipping and dipping, as they say. Not going to be in London for long, but we're going to be over in London for sure. Playing the Rams doesn't really. I don't know. Didn't really. I need to stop saying people don't really scare me because then they beat us.
God damn it! Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say that because they scared the hell out of me after last week.
I feel like the Rams are kind of one of those teams where they're just. I mean, they're kind of like us. You just never know how they're going to play when they go out there. They're either going to come out there and keep it real tight with the defense, or they're going to come out and score a bunch of points, or they're going to you do a little bit of both, or they're going to not have a great. I don't know.
Exactly.
You can never count Matt Stafford out, and Puka Nakua's on a tear right now.
But he's torn also. He's not playing.
Oh, he's not playing anymore? I didn't see that.
I know he was out last week.
Yeah, they labeled him out, I thought.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, I haven't been checking. I've been busy this week at work, so I hadn't really been footballing too much.
Let me look. Suffer an ankle sprain on Sunday and will most likely not play next week's game in London. There was another page that reported on it, I think, that said he was out for sure.
But honestly, that part doesn't scare me as much as their defensive front after what our offensive line did last week.
That's true.
I mean, they coming in averaging damn near 3 sacks a game.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, between Verse, Fist, Ford, and Young. Yeah. And Walker Little, his performance Sunday was just deplorable.
Well, we already know versus 2 men strong, Robert. That's Florida State, baby.
I mean, he really Walker Little, man, his footwork is horrible. He's horrible.
No, you just say what it is. He's horrible.
Okay.
It ain't just his footwork. He's horrible. Fuck that motherfucker, bro.
Because Sunday, man, I started watching all 22. And I just stopped watching. I'm like, this can't be. Why did we just pay him all that money? Why did he get paid all that money?
I would have paid that motherfucker a dime. He'd be lucky if I let him bag my fucking food. That dude was trash. It was bad. It was really bad.
It was really bad. It's like after the first move, he was beat and then lost. Just stand there with his hands out like, what am I supposed to do? How about block somebody, knucklehead? That's what you're there for. Stop somebody, trip him, make an effort, do something.
Fuck, hold him. I don't even care. Hold him, motherfucker. Do something. Yeah, and Monheim was the only one that looked like he had any fucking idea what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
Only one. I mean, dude, honestly.
San Diego ran a lot of, they ran a lot of blitzes and games and stuff, but still, that was just unacceptable. 7 sacks.
I mean, a lot of them were just 2-man stunts. They weren't anything special.
I know.
They just the D end and the DT just switched spots. That was it. Nothing really happened.
Weeks like this is what makes me hate when Trevor's humble about shit, because he went up there and he was like, I just got to be better navigating the pocket. Brother, there was no pocket. You're just being too fucking humble, bro. There wasn't no goddamn pocket. I was there, bro. We were all there watching. There was no pocket, bro. Just call it what it is.
That's right. I forgot you were there, weren't you?
Yeah, I was there, and I was pissed. And I was also pissed too because it was just another fucking ref fest, man. And I'm not saying it's just against us, because it feels like every game I've watched this year, they over-involve themselves. And they're making critical game-changing calls. I remember 2016, 2017, you'd see 1 or 2 games a year where you're like, oh, shit. The refs really significantly changed that one. It's every fucking game now, bro. It's every game. I hate them.
You got a point. Robert says every time we put a chip, they stun it that side to eliminate the chip. Better coaches. Yeah, well, we need Brent Strange too. Apparently, we missed him a lot this week, and his blocking, his blocking ability. Apparently,
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, is the Patrick McCarry like experiment over? That dude sucks.
Dude, he's fucking ass. I was so fucking surprised at how bad.
Like because like at one point he came out, and then like I didn't think he got hurt though, and then all of a sudden like Chuma Edoga had like 2 penalties in a row. Then Patrick McCarry came back in, so I'm wondering if they subbed him out to try and get Edoga some reps and see if he was better, and then he just kept getting penalties. So they took his ass out again, or like what happened?
No, McCarry came up slow a couple times.
yeah,
And they were keeping him
probably
out
checking
because
on
he was-
him.
Yeah, because he was hurting.
I know
And-
he's kind of reminded me of 2 guys, the last 2 right guards we've had,
Yeah.
where you got Brandon Sheriff and Andrew Norwell, who are all like, well, McCarry wasn't an all pro. I'm not trying to say that, but like you got these guys that come in though, and you expect them to be better, and they show you like 1 or 2 good games, and then they got these little nagging injuries that keep coming up. They're playing through them, but they're just little nagging injuries, and they keep having issues.
yeah.
I don't like seeing that, in weeks, 6 weeks into the season. But we're gonna have to fucking see what we got, because that's what we got right now, unless he makes some sort of trade. But good offensive linemen don't move during the season.
No, what you mean to say is that's what we don't got. We ain't got shit.
No, I'm saying that's what we got because that's what we're stuck with. Like that's really it. Yeah, Ezra's been playing hurt. I mean, it's just still
Look,
like
well, by far this was the worst showing of the season for the offensive line.
that's my thing.
Yeah,
That was the worst showing from an offensive line since 2020.
Six
Not just this
sacks,
season.
and then we got 7 in one game after having only 6 sacks between the first 5 games.
Ezra has
Right.
been playing hurt. I mean,
Yeah,
Right.
I mean,
I'd rather him not.
Hainsey's been playing good whenever he's been in. I mean, he's ranked 13th out of all centers. I mean, he's been playing. He's top half of the league. He's solid, but we didn't have him.
But would he have made that much of a difference?
No, because he's just the middle.
Thank you.
Yep, and that's the tough part. There is he's just the middle. So, yeah, it's a rough day, man. But Monheim looked good though. I like Monheim. I think there's a real chance that another NFL offseason he could be our starting center going forward, and potentially Hainsey might get relegated to a guard position. Yeah, and I think Millam definitely needs to be starting as soon as possible.
Completely agree. Love that guy.
Because there is, I mean, really, you got a left guard, which, I mean, Ezra's been one of our better linemen, but that's not saying much. But you got a right guard that, like, I wouldn't trust, really with anything right now. We got to get Millam some snaps now that he's dressed. I think last week he was like a last resort dress out because he didn't get any reps whatsoever.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. No, I don't think so, Duval. I don't think we move him to left tackle.
No, fuck.
Harrison's let up. So according to PFF, Harrison's not like blocking the best, but he's let up 0 sacks. I don't think you need to move him. And yeah, Cole Van Landen never went in either, and he's one of our highest graded. He is our highest graded pass blocker right now overall, but he hasn't really got many reps. And Van Landen's considered the swing tackle. So do we try Van Landen at left tackle? Do we try Millam at left tackle? I mean, that's what we played in college was tackle, even though he's a better guard, in my opinion, with his length of his arms and everything like that. I mean, at the end of the day, there's been some dudes with short arms that have dominated on the edge. We just got to make sure that he can do it. But I mean, it's just getting to a point where we got to figure something out.
Well, anything we try is going to be better than the fucking Publix workers we've been putting out there.
I mean,
These
you say that,
motherfuckers
but
stop shit.
I mean, you'd think they'd already tried something if that was the case. So that's what concerns me.
No, I'm not saying that we have it in our possession right now.
Yeah, we ain't getting it then. We did actually just sign a dude out of Germany on the Pathway program.
Yeah,
I saw that earlier.
Yeah.
German. I'm just gonna leave it at that and see what happens. Sign German. Sam Gutekunst, 6'6", 320-pound player. He's on the international practice squad. He's a big dude. I mean, 6'6", 320. He ain't nothing to play with. I'm wondering if he probably plays guard, if I had to guess. But that could be something. Oh no, it says tackle, so we'll see. But that's, I don't know, man. That's going to be very interesting. I don't know. I don't really like that though. Like, I don't like, like we're getting down to the swing tackle and the backups that we're signing the dude out of Germany. I'm not saying the dude out of Germany is going to come in and start or anything, but like, still, that's,
Yeah, exactly.
That's. Let me
Fuck
see.
Fuck it, wee ball. Fuck it, wee ball. Put Devon Hamilton over there.
I mean, shit. If he's the best player, he's the best player. But I
I
know.
don't care. He's big as fuck, and he plays bully ball. He make it.
I'm trying to see. I can't find a fucking picture of him, but apparently he played a couple of years in NFL Europe.
I mean, that's cool, but
Wait, is this? Remember Jacksonville Jaguars? Wait, is this the same guy? Is he 41?
no.
No, no,
Stop.
I don't think so.
That's what I'm seeing right here. Hold on. Okay, no. They just don't have his information in there. Okay, he's got 1 year. Well, no, 1 year of experience means he's only played 1 year. That means he's a rookie or a second year. Hold on.
Yeah,
German former American football offensive tackle.
Yeah.
Gutekunst was a member of the Frankfurt Galaxy, Berlin Thunder, Baltimore Ravens, Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Seahawks. Let me see. I don't like where this is going. Hold on here. Robert. I know you know what's going on, Robert. Let me know. How old is this man?
I doubt if he's 41.
I mean, I do too, but he's the only one I can see though. Like that's. Oh no. Okay, no. That was okay. No. Killian Zyrer is the dude's name. Gutekunst just wants to play for us in the past. No, so this guy is from Munich, Germany. He played actually at Auburn from 2020 to 2022.
Okay.
Then he transferred from College of the Canyons to there. He played 21 games, 16 starts for the Tigers, started every game at left tackle in 2022.
Okay.
He spent 2 seasons with the Houston Texans, 23 and 24.
Robert say 25. Okay.
5. Okay, perfect. And he's been with Cleveland, Atlanta, San Francisco, and then us now.
All right.
Well, I was looking over the list of people that we are calling about right now. I do like to see Chris Olave on there. I like to see the defensive tackle out of Cleveland. I can't remember his name right off the top of my head. And we're calling about Calais Campbell again.
I wouldn't mind bringing back the big man for a last hurrah.
Fuck
I know,
no.
right?
I mean, shit, at this point, I don't know that he's ever going to have a last hurrah.
I don't either. Every time he goes to another team, they're like, "Oh, this is it," and he goes and he just fucking busts ass again.
Right.
I'm ready for the Colts to start eating shit too. I'm tired of them winning, bro.
Damn, there he is. He's 6'7", 312 pounds.
Oh,
big dude. So he's definitely a tackle. He's basically the same size as Walker Little. He just looks stronger.
yeah. Hopefully he's Walker Little, but not a Badusi.
Yeah, Walker Little's 6'7", 325 for what it says on there, but
yeah, clearly 325 is fucking fat because that motherfucker ain't got 325 pounds of muscle.
I would say for him to be that big, he showed his move.
He don't look that big though. Like he looks like he's every bit of like 290, 280. Like he doesn't look that big.
Well, he doesn't play that big either.
No, shit, you ain't got to tell me
at all. Because he was getting abused so bad Sunday. I don't even know why they even kept him in the game. They should have just tried some other people because it was just that bad. It was horrendous, horrible. Period.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm kind of getting tired of these like skinnier, tall, athletic tackles. Like, give me that like 6'4", 340-pound tackle that can hit a kick step real nice.
Yeah.
I'm getting some of these guys they look athletic, and
Pull the
then
motherfucker that you would
they
never
can't
pick
block.
for the track team.
Not even a throw shot put.
Yeah. Yeah. I want the kind of guy that, like, you even kind of worry about picking him for weightlifting, not because he can't lift weight, because he's just that fucking big. Like, you're just like, I can't tell if you're big, like built, or if you're like just fat as fuck. But whatever it is, I don't know if I fuck with it. And then they just hop on a football field and be the best thing ever.
I don't know. Well, Leon Cersei, yeah. One of my buddies was like, "Oh man, I didn't get to meet him, but I got like a signed box of cigars from Leon Cersei." I was like, "Who the fuck is that?" And he's like, "What? You don't know who Leon Cersei is?" I'm like, "Yes, I know who Leon Cersei is. Relax." I'm like, I was like, "Yeah, he's that pro tennis player." And he was like, "What?" I'm like, "I'm kidding. I'm a Jaguars
Dude, that's
fan.
my
Of course."
favorite shit to get people
I know.
fucking all wound up.
He's like, "You're a Jags fan. How do you not know this?" I'm like, "Dude, of course I know who Leon Cersei is. He played tackle for us. He was great." People get riled up.
Easily.
Yeah,
Easily. That'd be the funny part about it.
Yeah. Man, I'm trying to think of Blindside. Technically played Blindside 2. Oh, yeah. I just don't know how to feel about this O-line right now. Like all season we've been like, yeah, they're doing pretty good. They look better. There's still some weaknesses, but like this week it was like, damn, the whole line besides the center is a weakness. Because while Anton didn't give up any sacks, he was sitting in Trevor's lap a lot that game.
That he was.
That's what I was gonna say earlier when you mentioned the fact that he hadn't let up a sack. It was just like how PFF keeps rating Walker Little high as fuck. It's bullshit. Motherfucker gets worked like a fucking day job every fucking snap. It ain't just because he's not literally the only one that gives up the sack. He causes the fucking sack by his weakness and like just lack of ability to tighten the fuck up over there. He's got guards bending to try to save his ass in the last second, and then their guys getting around them, and they're getting credited with the fucking sack when it's Walker Little the whole time. Same shit happens with Anton. Anton's on the other side. Anton gets fucking folded. He fucking sticks his arm out, so his guy has to last just an extra second longer, and then the guard's guy slips around him, and it's the guard's fault. It's just bullshit. They all fucking suck. They're terrible. Yeah, well, Robert, you're right. They did stop him. And quite honestly, who knows really what the fall off was? I mean, the Seahawks played, I don't know if I would say they played desperate.
Let's be honest, though. Like,
well, they got a good front.
Jacksonville, for some reason, like Walker Little and Anton Harrison are freaking Lane Johnson and fucking I mean, like they're great when they play the Texans for no reason. But like anyone else, they're just average or less than average dudes. Like I don't understand like how they can play again. Like whether you see a guy 2 times a year or not. Like we see a lot of guys 1 time a year. Like we see a lot of guys once a year. Like for instance, the Chiefs. I mean, they played pretty good against Chris Jones and everything. But Chris Jones looked like he was playing like a man not on fire. He looked like he just came off the couch from retirement and was trying to play. But
I don't think Chris Jones could have gave one less of a fuck.
Like I don't understand it, man. Like we can't just play great against one team and be like, yeah, that's woo. And then like we go up against a team like the Seahawks, who sure they got a good pass rush, but like damn, they're not that good.
Well that's what I was saying when everybody was saying. I'm sorry, Eric. My bad.
No. Only thing I was gonna say is I felt like the team came out flat anyway.
Yeah.
When Parker Washington fumbled that ball out of bounds on that punt, I'm like they're not even playing with any kind of energy, no nothing. Well, it's like they're out there going through the motions.
I will say on the one that he fumbled out of bounds, the sun was right in his eyes, like that because there was no cloud coverage of that game really. But so I know they made that mention a couple times that the sun was coming from that side. But I mean, the team is. I will say though, yes, in general, the team looked very flat, especially on offense.
Yes.
And then losing Devin Lloyd in the second half. I mean, Ventrell played good. I'm not going to say that Ventrell played good. Kaiser played okay, but like right now that's the guy to lose if you're playing Jacksonville. That's the guy you want them to lose is Devin Lloyd. And he's not traveling this week either. That's going to hurt us a lot too against this team because damn if they don't know how to run the ball with Kyron Williams. Now, again, I think Ventrell's strong suit is stopping the run, so he's going to help us out a lot in that aspect. But I mean, Devin Lloyd's been our best coverage guy this year, as weird as that is to say. He's kind of been locking down the middle of the field, and it's definitely going to be a test. But man, that I just don't feel like we have the ability currently to like inflict fear on anyone with our pass game. We should. We've got the pieces. We've got the tools. But, like, for some reason, it's not clicking the right way that we can actually go through and inflict some just fear into people's eyes when it comes to this because Seahawks, really, all they had to do is just pin your ears back and go. That's all they had to do.
That's all they did.
Yeah, linebackers clean it up. Like, if something slips through, linebackers clean it up. Yeah. But go through just go through the line,
Yeah. Just watching like, oh, man, what's really happening? And you're right, Duval TV. The first drive, they went back like 20 yards. The first drive. Because I'm like, this is not a good way to start right here, And then they put old boy in. And what happens his first play? He gets torched.
No,
but I do think a safety is supposed to be over the top somewhere.
Well, my biggest thing too is even if he completely blew the fucking coverage, bro was here for 3 days. Like I'm not mad at him. And
no, my point is, don't put him in. Let him watch and learn. Don't even put him in.
I don't know. He still made a couple good plays. I'm not mad at him putting him in. Honestly, I mean, quite honestly, putting him in, what'd you have? You had the same thing Tyson Campbell gave us every fucking week. One dog shit ass play.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Fucking reason.
I mean,
and it's
like I said in the group chat, though, at least he was in the zip code. I mean, shit. How many Tyson touchdowns have we watched this season where he's not even within 15 yards of the guy who he's supposed to be with? But also, too, I'm getting really tired of this, like man coverage one play and then soft ass zone the next.
I swear to God.
And then soft ass zone and then soft ass zone and then man coverage and then soft ass zone because. I mean, Travis Hunter locked down JSM when they went in man coverage. He absolutely had that man in clamps. He did it to Kansas. He did it to Kansas City. Like, he did it to Jamar Chase. He did it to T. Higgins. Like, anytime he gets man coverage opportunities, he is absolutely clamping them boys up. But then we go into these soft-ass zones, and they're just throwing slant routes, and they're dropping balls in between our hook curl and our deep safety on cover 3 and cover 6. Like, we gotta figure something out, man. We can't just sit there and give all that cushion, but then let dudes throw over the top of us into that freaking spot between, Like,
right.
I feel like sometimes they're playing deeper than what their coverage zone is when they start to play. Like, it doesn't even make sense. So I don't know, man. We just got to kind of figure that out and see what's going on. I don't understand what the mix is right now. Like, I enjoy the defense some plays, and other plays I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Like it's 3rd and 5 and you give them a 7-yard cushion. What the hell? Just going to move the ball forward then. Just give it to them.
Go ahead and put it out there.
Yeah. I mean, but that's, yeah.
Well, to be fair, Duval, the play that we got beat deep on was probably one of the few plays in the game that we actually rolled the safeties down. Don't know why the fuck we did it, but we did. But also, obviously, we're giving too much cushion off the line. I like that Duval brought that up. That drives me nuts. I hate seeing them line up 10 yards off the fucking line. It kills me. Even if we're going to drop in zone, our corners are fast enough to get to their spots, man. Why the fuck are we lining up 10 yards off? And then we're just giving the underneath. But also, I am so pissed right now. I literally just saw another fucking post. We already know that the Trevor haters are always going to have something, but like, dude, what?
You know,
what do you want that man to do, bro?
I saw a funny stat earlier. So Trevor Lawrence currently has a 14.8% like missed throw percentage of like uncatchable footballs at a, you know, what they said a normal pace. So like, you know, like 14.8%. It is currently the lowest of his career and one of the lowest in the NFL right now. Yet we still got all of our fans coming out of the woodwork talking about he throws too high, he does this, he does that. Like, sure, he's had some high throws, but damn, he's also had dudes sitting in his fucking lap as soon as the play starts asking for Christmas presents. Like what are we gonna sit here and talk about?
No,
they
snapped the ball for him.
Yeah, like, you know, oh well, he this and he that, and like, okay, cool, but at the same time, though, like he's playing better this year than he has in previous years. Sure, he's had a couple of high footballs, but goddamn, you got a 6'4", 4'3" wide receiver out there. Yeah, you're gonna put the ball a little high. We have to throw over a linebacker or somebody sometimes because you got to get it there, and you don't want a chance of it getting picked off. Because you know he throws the ball and tries to hit somebody in the chest over the middle, and a linebacker jumps up and grabs it. Well, now all of a sudden it's, oh, Trevor's ass. He can't put enough spice on it. He can't put it high enough. He can't this. Like y'all just aren't going to be happy no matter what he does, whether he plays better, whether he plays worse, whether he plays mid, whether he plays great. Like y'all are gonna ride the wave, and then as soon as he starts putting like 2-3 games together where you're like he's throwing 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, whatever, you're all gonna be like, oh, I've always rocked with Trevor, I've always liked him, blah blah blah. Like shut the fuck up. He's playing well right now. He's throwing well under pressure. We're running the football. Like I don't need Trevor Lawrence to throw for 6,000 yards and 56 touchdowns. I just need him to throw for whatever we need him to, when we need him to, and we just whatever we need to do to win. I really don't care how we do it. If you win a Super Bowl by 1 point or 60 points, you still won a fucking Super Bowl. So I don't care.
That's facts.
Like it doesn't matter how much you win by as long as you win. So like we just need to keep putting games together. We're 4-2. Like we're still a top team in the NFL right now. We're still guaranteed if it ended today, we get a playoff spot. Like, you know, let's just relax. Let's let him play. Let's let Trevor continue to develop. He's playing better because he actually, like Duval TV just mentioned, has a real coaching staff. He's actually developing under. Let's just let it play out, guys. Let's watch some fucking football.
Yeah. And fix the offensive line. No.
God damn it, fix the offensive line. We thought we had it. We were like, man, there's some leaks, and then the whole roof gave out.
Yeah.
Except for like the middle truss. That was it. Like man.
Well, you're never gonna fucking just outman Jonah Monheim. Look at that motherfucker, bro.
He's a big dude.
That's a big motherfucker.
He's like Cody Mauch with more teeth.
You got Trevor and Travis Hunter were the only two highlights of this offense this last game. And people still have the nerve to say Travis is underperforming. Trevor's playing bad. Trevor had 200 plus 2 touchdowns, no turnovers, while having 7 fucking sacks and the most amount of pressure since 2020. And you fuckers are still talking. Still talking. I have not seen one post about how bad Walker Little is. I've not seen one post about Anton Harrison being trash. I haven't seen none of that shit. It's all Trevor. Oh, Trevor's holding the ball too long. Okay, so if he throws every snap away because the pressure's instant, he has no completions, and you guys bitch and moan. If he holds the ball and tries to make a play, he's holding the ball too long, and you guys bitch and moan. Why don't some of you motherfuckers just go ahead and put some pads on, go stand behind this fucking offensive line, and I'll send you a postcard in the hospital because that's where the fuck you're going. So these motherfuckers are terrible. They're terrible. This offensive line is terrible. And I still think the refs over-involved themselves. I don't think we win that game anyway, just because we just kept looking for reasons to fuck it up. But first of all, Travis Hunter checked with the fucking ref before he lined up on that play. The ref lined him up and then called him off sides. That's kind of fucking wild.
Yeah, well, that ain't the first time that has happened, though. Not with Travis Hunter. With I remember a couple of years ago it was a play like that. Yeah. And
We
it,
had one like that last year.
and it
And
came
so-
out and said that the ref don't have to tell you whether you're good or not. That's really on you. It's just like a courtesy. They'll give you that nod, like, yeah, you good.
Well, that's the fucked up part. If you're gonna do it, that's okay, but at least fucking be honest, you fucking dirtbag.
I know, right?
Like, if
But
you're not gonna do it, don't say anything. That's cool. You don't have to do it. We get
you
it.
know,
But fuck,
but
bro.
hey, it was a bad Sunday. Okay, it was a bad Sunday. The team came out flat. They played flat. They didn't play bad, but they didn't play to the echelon that we've been watching them play. So the offensive line got exposed a little bit, and I'm not going to really say they were exposed. It just confirmed something we already knew that we kind of overlooked because they've been winning and getting by. You understand what I'm saying? Especially when you come talking about Walker Little. We all know the problems Walker Little had all season.
Well, I think, to be fair, this offensive line has never actually looked particularly good. I think Trevor Lawrence has made them look a lot better than they were the whole year. Trevor's just been really fast with getting the ball out. I think that's why our deep passing game hasn't developed. It's not because the routes aren't there. It's not because Trevor's not willing to take the throw. He's never had that time this year. There hasn't been a time in this season where he's had legitimately time to stand back there and stand in the pocket and make a deep throw. Every fucking team we've played has had that time, but not him. So I'm going to tell you this right now. Everybody's saying, oh, well, this offensive line got exposed. I don't really think they got exposed. They've always been fucking bad. It was just even worse this week. Because, okay, that's why stats are so fucking misleading if you don't actually watch the game. Right. I mean, all year long, they're saying how good our offensive line has done, Yeah, we were putting up 140 and 150 rushing yards, but to be fair, that's because our running backs were having good vision. It wasn't because they were stopping everybody. They were damn near almost always changing direction and running opposite of the original run lane intended. I mean, it's not because of the offensive line. Being completely honest, it really has little to not shit to do with them. They really didn't do shit. Then Trevor stands back there and gets ready to throw the ball. He's got a couple seconds max. That's why all our throws are underneath. All our throws have to be mid-level out routes or fucking underneath checkdowns because he doesn't have time for anything else. He hasn't had the time. So exposed, I don't know if exposed is the right word. I mean, they haven't ever really looked great. I've hated Walker Little this whole fucking year, not just this game. Bro, Walker did not play good against any of those fucking teams, and I'm not hearing no fucking argument otherwise, Robert. Walker Little has not played a good game this whole year. He's had good plays. He's had some good plays, but he has not played a good game this entire fucking year. I can think of at least one or two drives in every one of those fucking games that he single-handedly ruined because he can't fucking stand the fuck up and be a man. Like, he can't do his fucking job.
Yeah. Yeah, so, Robert.
Look, and I'm not disagreeing with you, Robert. They did have a better game plan. You know what the game plan was? Attack the weak fucking link. Walker Little and that dog shit offensive line. It's not hard to have that. That's really not some genius, like, mastermind fucking game plan. These motherfuckers have looked weak all year. They just decided to send the heat at them the whole game. It ain't got shit to do with, oh, they just outsmarted us. It really ain't even that. And I know you said, like, yeah, they did stunt right at the chips. You're right. But at the same time, it wouldn't have fucking mattered. Every play, like, literally, when I tell you I'm watching a defensive tackle launch on the snap of the ball 5 fucking yards into the backfield, no, it doesn't matter. The stunt wasn't necessary. The motherfucker's instantly 5 yards downfield. Bro, Robert, I don't give a fuck about the stats or the pressures. How many times we got to talk about the stats and the pressures can look misleading? Walker Little is fucking terrible, and he has played terrible this whole fucking year. There's not been one game where you walked away from and you're like, damn, Walker Little played pretty good today. It just hasn't happened. What it is, 100%, is he has good moments, and I think Ezra bails him out a lot more than what's realized. Like, I think Ezra plays to the side a lot more.
Yeah.
And even then, I don't think half the pressures that he's allowing are even counting towards him. Because, first of all, pressures are such a bullshit stat anyway. How you going to fucking sit here and tell me that you know when the quarterback felt the pressure from this specific person? You can't. It's such a fucking bullshit stat anyway. But see, Cyclops TV just made the best fucking point I've ever heard in my life. Walker Little couldn't beat out Cam Robinson or Jawan Taylor. How fucking bad do you got to be, bro?
That is a hell of a point right there.
Exactly. See, and thank you. We got destroyed in the trenches, period. Fact. Seahawks front was a yard deep on the entire line before they were out of their stance. That's my point. That's my whole point. They would snap the ball and instantly they were in their shit. And look, I'm not taking away from the Seahawks' front, like their effort. Their effort was impeccable. That defensive front showed up from snap one to the fucking final whistle. They played a full 60-minute game. It was a perfect game from them. But like Duval just said, and we've talked about already, if people like Jonah Monheim can step in the backup position and still come in and play better than what Walker Little has as the starter, and again, not the same position, same fucking job. Center's harder. It's harder to play center. And he still did better. So Walker Little was a project that hasn't worked out. Yeah, no, you're right. He was a project that just hasn't worked out. But the problem is our last regime didn't seem to realize that the project was fucking over. Well, we appreciate you watching, man. I know it's early. That's dedication. We appreciate that.
Hey.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah. And
yeah, we don't work for nobody. We don't get paid by nobody, so we say whatever the fuck we want.
That's right.
For now. If you're out there and you want to pay us and you want us to say less things, we might consider it.
Maybe.
Give
not.
us your money.
Well, and here's the thing too. So like even Robert said, well, he's still playing, so he won. No, he didn't win. We traded everybody else away because they were still fucking terrible. That's what blows my mind. He wasn't good enough to beat them when they were here, but they were bad enough to get rid of. What the fuck kind of logic said, yeah, let's make this guy the starter now? Like
that is a hell of a thought right there. Believe it or not, that's a hell of a thought. I never even actually considered that till that was mentioned just then.
I mean,
that is true enough.
Let's think about this, okay? I'm a general manager, right? I've got 3 people for a position.
Right.
The first 2 have already worked the position. I don't like their performance. The third guy I've never actually trusted to fully take the reins. That's why he doesn't have the position. I'm going to fire the first 2. I'll keep the third guy because he's a good helper, but he's just not good enough to take it full time. But here's a brilliant idea. I'm just not going to replace the first 2. I'm just going to give it to him full time anyway and just let it ride. No effective manager of any kind in any business whatsoever would do that. Ever. And that's kind of where I was talking about the other day when we were on Jags United, like when teams just get too fucking cute. We got too fucking cute. Oh, Walker Little was a project. We kind of got to show our like, fuck that. Bro, it's been plenty of time. You're ass, bro. You are what you are. It's not going to change. What part of town are you boys from? I'm from Fernandina, born and raised. Well, first of all, that's really cool because that's where I work. I work on the island. So this is downtown. I'm going to turn around and don't drop another game. Honestly, I don't know if we go undefeated the rest of the year, but if we lose this week, I'm not going to say that I'd be really like mad. I obviously don't want us to lose, but I'm never going to be mad if we lost a game to a quality opponent. I'll be disappointed, but I won't be mad. When I get mad is when we lose games like we lost to the fucking Bengals. That was bullshit. That pissed me off. But when we lose to a quality opponent, a team that's also just finding ways to win, and you got a guy like Matt Stafford slinging the ball, you can never count them out. Matt Stafford is an all-time great for a reason, and he's still playing at that level. So you must think you can fix the whole team in a year. They have signed 6 O-line, and these 5 won the job. They didn't sign a left tackle.
No, they didn't.
They didn't sign any competition for him. What are you talking about? Doesn't fucking matter. I could sign 25 linemen, but if none of them are left tackles, they're not going to compete for left fucking tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. William. I was born in St. Augustine, but I've been raised in West Florida, or West, Panhandle, West Florida. But a big Jaguars fan, big Jaguars guy. Some of my family still lives in like Palatka, but nobody's in Jacksonville.
No, I grew up in Jacksonville, but I don't live in Jacksonville any longer.
Eric grew up in Duval.
Yes,
They
I
don't
did.
all play tackle and guard. They all are capable of subbing at tackle and guard.
Yeah, their swing.
And swings don't, like, say, for instance, Anton Harrison plays tackle. But does he play left tackle? No. No, he does not. And if you put him there, he's going to get put on his ass.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that where he played in college?
Yeah. And then he got here, and it was so bad they made him a right tackle and left him there.
Well, we also had a $21 million a year left tackle.
Left tackle. Yep.
Unfortunately.
Yes, we did.
Because we have a habit of
I mean,
paying people too much money to play positions for us.
yeah. And William, I appreciate you watching, man. That's dedication.
Yeah,
for
man.
real.
Yeah, we
I'm in
appreciate
Callahan.
that.
You'll know where that's at because you're familiar with Nassau County. That's where I'm from.
Yeah.
And I hope Wyatt Millen takes over Walker Little's spot eventually. I would love it personally, but I think he's going guard.
I don't think Millen's the answer. I think he's going to slot in at right guard whenever we get the chance. And then once we get through that, I think that we're going to draft a guy in the second round.
Yeah, and also, hold on, I got to go back to this real quick because now it's eating at me a little bit. I do know a lot of the Braddocks from Callahan, by the way. But, Robert, bro, it's not about fixing the whole team in a year. It's been 3 fucking years they've known 3-4 years since they knew. Like, since they found out that, look, we don't have the answer clearly at left tackle. We didn't have the answer when it was Jawan Taylor. We didn't have the answer when it was Cam Robinson. And we damn sure ain't never had the answer when it was him playing. So, when Walker Little was playing. So, that being said, like, I can't sit here and say, no, I think we can fix it in 1 year. No, but it hasn't been 1 year. This has been a fucking problem 4 years. Like, we're not just now discovering this. It doesn't matter if his regime. My point wasn't about our regime currently. Our regime currently has made the most competent effort to even address this offensive line. My point was no regime whatsoever at any moment in time would have made Walker Little a fucking starter if they were using anything more than 2 fucking brain cells. It doesn't even make sense. He wasn't good enough to beat the guy you traded because he wasn't good enough. Why the fuck would you make him a starter and why would you pay him? It doesn't matter whose regime we're talking about. It's still stupid. If Bill Belichick made him a fucking starting left tackle, I'd call him a dumbass for it too. It doesn't matter. He's still fucking bad. He's been bad the whole time. He should have never been slotted as our starter. Not once. He was bad last year. He was bad the year before that. He's bad this year.
That is a fact.
You keep polishing the same piece of fucking trash and then act surprised when it's still fucking trash. Oh, my God. Robert, brother, I love you, bro. I got so much love for you because you're always here. I really do. And I do appreciate you because you always be giving me stuff to look at.
You know what, Robert? That really is what makes us question PFF grades and things like that.
Yep.
Because we know what PFF grades say, but we know what our eyes tell us also when we watch Walker Little play. And those grades and him and his play just don't go together majority of the time. I mean, go and look at Sunday's game, all 22. There's no way in hell he should get any positive type of grade. But I
think he got like a 52 on Sunday. It was bad.
Well, I mean, the worst performance since 2020. It's been the worst performance in 5 fucking years. It better be bad.
Yeah, it better be bad. But, PFF, y'all know how that works.
Defenses are better. That's why 32 teams have to play this short game. Well, okay.
Yeah, he had a 54.4 on Sunday?
Exactly, William.
Okay.
See, that's my point right there. That right there. It should be that simple. I don't give a fuck what PFF tells you. I don't give a fuck what pressure stats tell you. Do the fucking eye test. How long and when have you ever thought, damn, Trevor's really got a lot of time back there right now? damn, Trevor's not running for his life. He's actually got a clean pocket to stand in. Fucking never. Even our best games, he barely has time. What are we talking about right now? How are we actually debating Walker Little being competent? How is this even a fucking debate?
Yep. And you're right, Cyclops. The Rams are the same team as the Seahawks.
Very similar.
Yeah, they are, but better. I mean,
yes. The difference for front is better. A hell of a lot better than the Seahawks.
Yep.
I mean, look, bottom line is, okay, this is the bottom line.
The bottom line by Trevor.
Yeah, for real. Walker Little's ass, bro. That's the fucking bottom line. He's fucking ass. There's no explanation needed. If you watch any of this tape and say 100% that Walker Little is any kind of good, you're biased.
Oh, I thought Trevor was going to come up with some profound saying. He just went straight to the point. Walker Little is ass.
I've done tried to explain that shit competently like 42 times through like 50 different episodes. This motherfucker's trash, bro. Like, he's just bad. He's just bad. Just bad. I mean, fuck, he single-handedly ruined our 8-2 season, fucking stepping on Trevor's high ankle because he got folded like a little bitch. Fucking next year comes back, he gets folded like a bitch again. Trevor gets hurt again because of him.
He is currently 90th in penalties with 4 and 112th in sacks allowed with 5.
Cyclops knew where I was going with that. Look at that.
22 pressure.
Yeah. Well, I knew where you were going with it too. But yeah.
Well, of course you did. I mean,
I don't know. I don't think we get him replaced unless they pick somebody on the roster to do it or he gets hurt till the draft or the offseason.
I agree. It's not going to happen right now. I mean, fuck, they're not even calling about offensive linemen right now. So, or at least that we know of.
Yeah, because nobody's going to trade anybody
like
better than him. Yeah,
Isaiah made the perfect point. Good offensive linemen don't move during the season. That's right. It is a fact. So we're stuck with him. It just fucking sucks. But also, I see where Gladstone was coming from. It was like maybe under a different scheme, some better coaching, he'll actually play well. I mean, he just got paid, so it's already going to be a bitch to get rid of him. Just see what he can do. And obviously he's going to look good in training camp. You're not really contacting. You're not doing anything. How many tackles are rated this year above 70, not using PFF? They're a joke. NFL has multiple sites. I don't know how many tackles are rated above 70, but I know that there's not many tackles getting folded backwards by fucking bench players.
Oh, don't worry. This offseason, we should have free agents of Cam Robinson, Kelvin Beachum, DJ Humphreys, top 3.
Yeah, better draft somebody.
I need to be clear right now. Just because what is available in free agency is no better does not make him good.
That is true.
You fuckers seem to always confuse that. That is not how it works. Just because the other options are equally ass, that does not make him not ass. That makes everyone ass.
Oh, Lord.
I agree, William. And obviously Duval said it too. Duval or Baselli need to get his ass down there and take care of business. Start getting in their ass. Y'all playing like some bitches.
Yeah, I can see that getting ready to happen. Knowing the way Tony Baselli is, I can see him down there being involved. But of course, he'll be diplomatic about it. Ask Liam first if it's okay. But he really don't have to.
So what team has an elite O-line? I don't know. The fucking Philadelphia Eagles, the Cowboys, the Colts. Like, there are multiple teams that have really good fucking O-lines, and look what they're doing. I mean, they fucking tush-push for 20 fucking yards, bro.
Yeah, and they false started every play, too.
Yeah, they are getting away with false starts, but it ain't changing the fact they got fucking all-timers across the whole fucking line.
Literally, one of their right guard had his hands on the other lineman before the ball was snapped in one of them.
It is obscene. I will say. But even then, like you watch Jalen throw the ball, he's got all fucking day. You watch Daniel Jones throw the ball, he's got all fucking day.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
the Colts
Dak
probably
Prescott has all day. Like
Colts
bro,
probably have the best O-line in the league right now.
Yeah, I mean, bro, it's absurd to insinuate
Uh-uh.
just because the Eagles suck this year because their offensive game plan is the most vanilla thing I've ever seen. It's not because their offensive line isn't one of the best in the league. Robert, for someone that watches as much football as I know you do, you are fucking on one right now.
Wake up, tush push, go to sleep, repeat.
Yeah.
Wake up, push. Sleep, push. Stand up, push. Sit down, push.
Yep.
Faded, push.
Yep. Well,
What else?
what y'all got? Y'all got anything for me?
Yeah, we still ain't talked about the Rams and
we
the
haven't?
Rams. No.
I thought we said that they're the same team as the Seahawks, and we're scared about the O-line. I thought that was the whole thing.
Oh, that was it. That's basically it.
Well, that's going to be the key to the game. We know we can find ways to win now. We know we can do it.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
How much of it was that they scheme really well against us? Honestly, it's so hard to say because did they have a good scheme? Absolutely. They're not dumb. They play well. They're a good football team.
Yeah.
They had a good D-line.
But at the same time, we didn't lose. We didn't lose just on like the mental front. We got out physical the whole time. So when you get out physical to the point that we did, to where they're instantly taking every first step that the defensive line took, they won. And when you're getting beat in the trenches like that, like right off the snap, it's so hard to evaluate where the problem is other than literally just lack of effort and physicality. And then you say, well, I can't imagine that our offensive line wasn't trying. Okay, well, then that makes it even worse, right? Because they're trying and they're still getting manhandled. So then what do you say? It would leave you to say that maybe, just maybe, they're ass.
I knew that was coming. Look. Their ass. That's all I
mean, it was funny they did that shit like 4 times. Yeah, I know, bro. They did get away with it a lot, bro. Yeah, we had the 5th best O-line before that game because everybody was watching out for the fucking deep pass game because Liam Cohen has a really complex scheme. Once they figured out that they put the fucking heat on this offensive line, Trevor has no time, it's fucking game over.
Right.
We called it from the beginning.
Their scheme was attack, attack, attack. That's basically what it was.
Their scheme was nothing more than, hey, you stick with that guy, you stick with that guy, you stick with that guy. Everybody else, go fucking get him. That's all it was.
That's all it was.
Fucking simple. It really was. And there was no need to change it.
No. None whatsoever.
And you saw what happened when Trevor got more than a couple seconds, like barely.
Yeah. Yep. We were 5th best O-line. Now we're like 11th.
That's exactly my point. You know how fucking bad you got to be to drop 6 whole fucking spots as a unit in one game?
Well, he gave up 7 sacks. What the hell are you supposed to go drop to?
Well, that's what I'm saying. How you know how bad you got to be?
Well, yeah, 7 sacks and something like 33 pressures or something like that, which
a historically bad performance. And we're still really talking about whether it's them or the scheme. Am I the joke here?
Maybe a combination.
Is it me? Like, am I?
No.
Am I tweaking?
Look, whatever questions we have today about that offensive line last week, we will get another a confirmed answer this week because we're going to give a defense that plays basically the same way that Seattle does. 3-4, they're attacking. Hey. And they got like 19 sacks. They're averaging like 3 sacks a game. You know, their front line is hell. Their edge rushers are hell because you got them 2 boys out of Florida State. But so if you watch the game this weekend and you say, man, that look a lot like what was going on last weekend, because it's going to be that same kind of scheme until we prove that we can protect Trevor Lawrence, you can expect to see that from
Every
here
week.
on out.
Yep.
Every week. Yes.
Yep. That's exactly what it's going to be. Every fucking snap from here until the season's over, the offensive line is going to be the main target.
Mm-hmm.
You target the weak link because all of our receivers are making a nice comeback from their drop problems in the beginning of the year. Trevor's on fire. Our running backs are still running good. The weak link is the offensive line.
Yep.
Seahawks are going to eat Texans at. Absolutely. They're going to fucking destroy them. And he said they do a gap scheme and use double teams. They never go one-on-one. I completely disagree with that. They do go one-on-one. They did it plenty of times, and I watched them firsthand fucking one-on-one bulldoze every fucking lineman we had, except for Jonah Monheim. I'm not saying that they did it every play because they do a lot of schemes and doubles and or stunts. I do acknowledge that. They did do that. But they absolutely do go one-on-one, and they were winning every fucking time they did it. Huge no-no.
Well, we're going to find out this week. Damn we are. And
This tells us a lot about how the rest of the season's going to go.
Yeah. Defensively, yeah, we got to fix that little zone we be running because we're giving up way too much in when we play that defense right there. Way too much.
Well, we can't. We got to stop playing like we got to stop acting like we're playing with a lead before we actually fucking have it. A strong link all year, don't all of a sudden become a weak link. No, well, that's what I was saying earlier. It's been a weak link the whole time. It just took them 5 weeks to figure that out. I mean, you notice, they were putting minimal pressure on our offensive line and just protecting the deep shots downfield because they were scared of BTJ. When BTJ started showing drop issues, people start dropping down in the box. The passing game slows down. The running backs have to try to take over and do what they can. You notice that because teams got privy to the fact that our running backs just started cutting opposite direction, those lanes ain't there no more either. Our running game has taken a big step back. Well, Robert, even if it's one-on-one because of a stunt, it's still fucking one-on-one. If the stunt puts you in the position to go one-on-one, you're still one-on-one. It don't matter. But anyway, it does all of a sudden become a weak link when it's actually been a weak link the whole fucking time. One thing that we lost that stiffens that whole fucking process up that we so greatly need back right now is Brenton Strange.
Exactly.
Because when you chip him to the side with Walker Little, that's when you notice our offensive line plays better. And imagine that. That's because guess who has help?
Walker Little.
How does everyone feel about Newsom? Well, I feel great about Newsom. I don't have an opinion. I don't have any reason to feel any other way about him yet.
I think we'll find out more as the weeks go on. He gets more reps. I don't think we can really make it. I don't think we can really say I like him or I don't like him right now. I mean, I don't think he came over and was supposed to be the fix, the fix and the savior in our secondary. But I think we gotta give him a little more time before we make any like yes or no's on him.
I still like him more than Tyson Campbell. So.
I like this play when he was at Cleveland, so I think it was a good move. Of course,
I think a big trade is coming.
Oh
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What it's going to be, who knows? But Gladstone is not afraid to let his nuts hang, big dog. He don't care.
And that's what I like about him. You're not producing. Hey, you got to get up out of here.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And the only reason, and people were saying that too. They were like, "Oh, well, when's he going to trade Little?" Just remember what Isaiah said. It's one of the best things he's ever said. Is good linemen don't move throughout the year.
Yeah, I say a lot of stupid shit, but that was some wisdom right there.
That was 100% some fucking wisdom.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Ball knowledge, elite ball knowledge.
Elite ball knowledge.
Hey, you might not think he doesn't know balls.
Plaxico Burris. Elite ball knowledge. See, that's the, just to go on a little rant real quick. That's the hardest part. That's the hardest part about being a sports fan. is that like a man who watches football or any sport, who has friends who watches any sport, you have to like have some obscure random third string wide receiver or freaking guard in the back of your mind, because guys are going to start naming stuff and you got to be like, Plaxico Burress shot himself in a club on accident with a Glock in his pocket. Like, you got to know something. And I don't know if y'all have friends like that, but I know I do. And you will get roasted if you have nothing to give to the conversation. And so I just always have a random football player in the back of my head to like bring into the conversation and be like, you guys remember Prince of Mukamara? Like, it's just, you got to have those names ready.
Philip Lindsay,
the greatest 2-year player of all time.
Not Philip Lindsay.
But no, that's all I got though. I'm done. I'm done ranting.
Me too. Long story short, young boys, offensive line has to play better or we will lose again.
Right.
Line plays better. I don't think there's a team in the league that can outgrid us, and we showed that. So offensive line shows up, I think we take a dub against no matter who we're playing.
That's the bottom line right there. That's fact. That is actual factual. That's the biggest part right there. That's the biggest part right there. Got to keep Trevor upright. Mm-hmm. Got to open lanes for the run game. If we can't run, Trevor can't stand. Yeah, we gonna fall.
It just kills. One thing that kills me though, real quick, is that the rest of the league clowns the fuck out of Cincinnati for not keeping Joe Burrow clean, and they talk so much shit. Our own fans included, but they're too damn dumb to look right here and see that we have the same fucking problem.
Same problem.
The same fucking problem.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Again, you know what? Also, Robert, you'll appreciate this since you are a regime guy. Imagine a regime that's so fucking brilliant and that in all of their infinite wisdom, they decide to draft a franchise quarterback but put nobody in front of him to protect him.
Preach it. Preach it.
Well, Steve Williams knows what I'm talking about.
Tell them like it is. Tell them like it is.
ETN moving north and south better made our line look better. Maybe. No, ain't no maybe. You're absolutely right. It's 100% what it is.
Heck yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Yep. And now that they realize they're all little bitch boys and you can take their money, their lunch money, it's over with. They're coming after them every play.
I expect to see something a lot better than last week.
I sure hope so.
I do. Now, if they get out there and do that same old bull crap, then yes, some bodies need to be moved.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how and with who, it would be a big question. But
hands up, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see though. We will
fucking
see.
Sign some tea drinking, crumpet eating motherfucker to a 10-day. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what you got to do.
Go and get some of them rubby dudes. Them dudes.
Yeah, they're all over there. I don't give a fuck. I really don't care what you do. There's a lot of big people over there. I don't know. Figure it the fuck out, bro. They all fight with knives and shit, bro. They're good. Pop somebody in there.
There you go. There you go.
In it. It's a Tuesday, in it.
Oh,
well, gentlemen, I think that's it for this episode. Thanks for everybody coming out. Third and tea.
Yeah. And if you haven't subscribed, like, make sure you do that for us. Keep us going. Keep us growing. We're also on X. Is it X or Twitter?
Whatever. Everybody knows it is Twitter, X. It's a thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever y'all calling it today, we there now.
Yes, sir. We are in fact there. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Tell your friends. William Zetterroy 9469 once said, "This is the realest Jags podcast I've ever watched." And Tim Couch also said, "Good luck, 800th Jags podcast." So legendary Tim Couch shouted us out.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, go Jags.
Tim
Yeah.
Have a
Proud.
good night. Thanks for coming. Peace.
Duval.
Duval.
Fuck the Titans.
Fuck the Colts.